This is a graveyard of ships in the middle of a desert. But 60 years ago, this was the world's fourth largest lake. What happened here is one of humanity's greatest self-inflicted disasters. And it all started with a simple decision everyone ignored. The year was 1960. The Soviet Union had a plan: transform the desert into cotton fields. Two massive rivers fed the Aral Sea, 68,000 square kilometers of water. Cotton, they called it, white gold. The decision: divert the rivers to irrigate. Scientists warned against it. Hydrologists said the sea would shrink, but their reports were dismissed as alarmist and anti-progress. The mindset was clear. Cotton is white gold. The sea is just water. So they built the canals, thousands of kilometers. The cotton grew. The sea began to die. Throughout the 1960s and 70s, the warnings kept coming. Water levels dropping, fish populations declining, salinity increasing. Local fishermen spoke up. They knew the sea, but they were dismissed as uneducated. By 1970, the sea had dropped several meters. Fishing boats sat stranded. Still, cotton production targets increased. The USSR became the world's largest cotton exporter. Economic reports celebrated success. Environmental reports were buried. Early warning signs were everywhere. But when ideology prioritizes production over preservation, warnings become inconvenient truths. So what could have prevented this? First, listen to scientists. Use sustainable irrigation. Drip irrigation uses 70% less water, but it costs more upfront. So they chose the cheap option. Second, grow smarter crops. Instead of water-intensive cotton, use drought-resistant varieties. Third, fix the infrastructure. 30 to 50% of water was wasted through leaky canals. Fourth, phase expansion gradually. Monitor impact. Adjust course when warnings appeared. Fifth, involve local communities. Balance economic needs with environmental reality. And then, the consequences arrived. The Aral Sea shrank by 90%, from 68,000 square kilometers to just 6,000. It split into two bodies of water. 10 million acres of seabed turned to toxic desert. Salt mixed with pesticides. The wind carried it everywhere. Dust storms blasted the region up to 1,000 kilometers away. People breathed in toxins every day. Throat cancer rates became 25 times higher. Infant mortality among the highest in the world. The fishing industry, once employing 60,000 people, collapsed completely. Zero jobs. Over 200 fishing villages destroyed. Towns that existed for centuries, buried in sand. The regional climate changed. Summers hotter, winters colder. Rainfall decreased. Biodiversity collapsed. 24 species of fish went extinct. And the toxic dust. It reached as far as the Arctic, contaminating glaciers thousands of kilometers away. Today, there is some hope. In 2005, Kazakhstan built a dam to save the North Aral Sea. Water levels have risen slightly. Some fish have returned. A small recovery. But the South Aral Sea? Essentially dead. A toxic wasteland. The Eastern Basin completely disappeared in 2014. And cotton? They still grow it. Using the same water-intensive methods, the cycle continues. Lesson 1. Nature doesn't negotiate. Lesson 2. Short-term gains create long-term disasters. Lesson 3. Scientists aren't alarmists. They're warning systems. Lesson 4. Local knowledge matters. The Aral Sea didn't disappear overnight. It died slowly. Warning after warning, year after year. People chose cotton over water, profits over people. And now, an entire region pays the price. But here's the terrifying part. Somewhere in the world, this is happening right now. What will be the next Aral Sea? Subscribe. Because the past isn't just history, it's a warning.